Nellie Sciutto, and I've been an actor for, well, a really long time. So Terry, welcome to the show.
I just memorized lines, so I'm very envious of you, and it's an honor to be here. But one time, I said that one time to a Texan. He said, "Well, where do you live?" And I said, "Well, I have a little, I have a ranch in Colorado." And well, how many acres you got? I said, "Well, 47." He started laughing at me. He said, "I got more in my driveway than that."
Oh my! I've worked with some of the most famous people in Hollywood.
Anything unusual occur?
Define unusual. But I'm an actor and I can pretend to do anything. So I thought I could get away with it. So I'm literally reading the music and I'm like, no idea how to read the notes. I just made it up and they basically laughed me out of the room.
That's hilarious. So your father, Ernie, was a singer. And your mother, was there any actors on the Italian side or Irish side of the family? Were there any actors at all?
I mean,
Or
amateur actors in their lives.
No, but it's a great question. So, Kathy, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
You look 12.
Well, no, I'm actually 39.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure where we're having our 55th anniversary of Family Affair this year.
Wow.
But I guess it's the magic of Hollywood. That big Hollywood sign behind you says it all. We create lovely things like being able to be 39 if we want to say so.
I know. You know what I always say, Kathy? When people ask me my age, I say, how much do you weigh?
I love that. That is great.
Because I have one to tell you guys. I've had so many embarrassing stories, and that's basically what my entire book is about. But one of my favorite ones is I met Sir Ben Kingsley when I was working on a movie with him. And, you're just so nervous working with people who are so huge. And I admire him so much. He is a sir, so you really admire him. And I walked up to him and I said, "Sir Ben Kingsley, it's so nice to meet you. I understand our children play together." And he goes, "Oh, that's interesting. My children are 35 and 36.
And it was horrifying. I mean, people were, in retrospect, laughing at me. I threw up on set. I mean, I was like a mess. I did not know what to do with myself there. And we eventually found that there was a local truck, a mini satellite truck, that was doing local high school football games that made it up the hill and by the grace of God got the signal on the air in time for the show. But it made me realize just how fragile you are at any given moment, that you don't know if what you're going to work on could just go down like a house of cards. And it was horrifying, ultimately rewarding, slightly embarrassing with my own behavior, but something I'll never forget.
It's like, it was like HGTV Home Giveaway meets The Exorcist as you're throwing up.
Yes, exactly.
And I'm sitting here thinking, we tell ourselves in moments like that, we're not curing cancer.
Right.
This is not neurosurgery.
It's just entertainment.
We're not saving
but
lives.
It feels
here.
like you're curing it when you're freaking out.
Yes,
but
you do.
It feels like your world is collapsing and everything you worked for will disappear in an instant if that live feed doesn't make the air.
Exactly. Charlie, let me welcome you to the show.
Thank you for having me. I met Kevin doing a documentary many years ago. Amazing story. He's the first person ever to play college basketball with one hand. And the documentary was absolutely a beautiful film. We opened in New York and LA, and it was just one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. People loved the film, and we would get lots of kids that would come, and a lot of the kids had disabilities, and we do a question and answer after. And to see the look on those faces, it's definitely one of the highlights of my life, to feel like I was involved in something important. No one should ever yell at Nellie, ever.
Casting felt like the job that I had been training for my entire life, and I didn't know it. It pulled on everything that I was good at. It pulled on my ability to judge performances as an actor, especially from taking Cecily's audition technique class for so long. So I really had a solid understanding and a vocabulary.
Well, and also, I would imagine the fact that you're a writer, like if you think about it, knowing how to play it or judge a performance is also knowing the script. Guys, thank you so much for watching 50 Moments, Faking It, Making It, and Taking It into Hollywood as a working actor. For information on my book, check out nelliesblog.com, and I'm on all social media platforms. Just search for Nellie Sciutto.